Boo-doo-doo-doo. right. Oh, there's a dog barking.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? But isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Fucking idiot.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them
This
to
guy's a
St.
piece of shit.
God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it,
I've taken my
your
fair share
sword
of
would
coin.
do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh?
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
I just chastised that guy for looting. And I take the groshens anyway.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
We are saved. At least they're buried.
Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a Na, hogy a faszba! Szétszabtálak, te fostalista!
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later.
You're
Just a wee
awake.
bit delirious.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm
They
exhausted.
took Sir Radzig's sword.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
It's food. Food for me. Oh boy. Oh, it's damaged to shit. Consume raw onion. Very weird for tab to be to maneuver the menu. DLC activated treasures of the past. 4-horse armor from the ashes, long abandoned village. So, Divish about it. Tournament, combat tournament, will be covered, convened in Rate. It's good. Open to commoners, so you can roll. Amorous adventures of bold Sir Hans Capon, the local dandy, is fond of intrigues. When the fair sex involved, it's only a matter of time before he drags you into one. Band of bastards. The province hasn't been safe since the raid on Skalitz, and soon you can expect orders from Sir Radzig to ride out with a band of mercenaries to put things to rights. Woman Slot, you lost your home and family in Skalitz, but you're not alone. Teresa and Johanka, probably. Johanka? Encountered similar misfortunes led too. Each tries in her own way to come to terms with it. Dog! Why are you running from me?
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Tell me more.
Prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
That was a pretty speech, but you're still talking about a filthy deed. I won't do it. I value my honour higher than coin.
I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me. God be with you. Good luck to you.
Oh, 50 groschen? That's it?
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Tell me about it.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from...
That sounds straightforward and...
Oh, don't worry.
No honourable...
Did you...
I was prepared for just about anything.
Listen.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Good luck to you.
How far away is that? Not too far. I just need the spade. Wherever the hell the spade is.
Where can I find a...
There's one right outside, leaning against the...
I hear you're able to open locks.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the bait.
All right, but it'll...
Maybe another... Would you teach me something about the...
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt. God be with you. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out. Carefully, but fast enough. Try stealing my dagger. It's there. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't...
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll... Good day to you.
Farewell. Try unlocking this trunk.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In the left hand, you hold the blade. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with your head. Otherwise, you're a dab hand, pal. Make something out of you yet. Remember, this trunk's coming into practice. With real locks, you have to watch out. Try it a few more times if you like. Then good luck with the real thing.
Shovel, shovel, shovel. Shovel? Shovel! Spood! Let her rest. Oh, right. I got equip arrows. Got a bit of a walk.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Thank you.
What battle? Sigismund's gone.
Maybe so, but the land is still full of ruffians, and I'm no soldier. Besides...
Good God. What happened to your clothes?
Sorry to interrupt, but it sounded
What? No, nothing.
that you might have hidden...
You heard wrong. There's nothing hidden anywhere. And you leave my man alone. Understand?
As you wish.
Good luck then.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Good health to you.
Trouble at home?
You overheard us. She's a good woman.
Normally we don't quarrel, but things have been hard on us these days.
And is there some way I could help you? I'm credibility itself.
I'm sorry, Henry, but my wife would kill. Farewell.
Damn it.
I'm from Skellies. Good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
My respects to you.
I noticed some of the Skalitz men look like they've been in the wars.
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that.
Good luck to you.
What's that star? Quest.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of...
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can. It's you who can...
Do you really...
No, I don't. Fine. I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? Look at what I've got! But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find... if you forgive me.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear...
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Activity gift. I like activity.
Good day to you.
Can we do something about...
Sure.
Satisfied?
Well now, a little more and...
What about this?
Well now, a little more...
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
God be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labor. But you've got coin.
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse and runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wage.
All right, let's fight then. If you think you...
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other races. Good luck to you.
I want to try my hand at the brawls. I need a reason to get my skills up.
God be with you.
Aren't you Ringler? And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living... Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and...
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy...
I want nothing from you.
God be with you.
I'm not done with you.
I hope you've got coin.
I want nothing from...
Farewell.
I don't have coin. That's gonna be a problem. I just spent my coin.
You're right there.
Wait a moment, I'll look around. That's everything.
Take care now.
Let's talk about the...
Naturally.
Satisfied?
That's better.
Agree?
That sounds pretty
Is this enough?
close.
I'll go for that.
Now let's go give it a go.
You said right away you...
Wait till I tell you.
Let me save in case I fuck this up.
I'm not done with...
I hope you've got... May the Lord watch over...
Oh, just 2? Block is cute.
Don't pitchy.
You get what?
die of misfortune. I shan't rot it.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers.
God be with you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. God be with you.
Gotcha. Fuck it.
What do you have on you? Just looking.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You Scalitz fellows are good for my purse. God be with you.
God! Go! Well landed.
Missed. Give up. You'll get what for? Bollocks! Ow! Here! You going to cry now? Way off. What's up? Shit yourself?
Cunt! Take that! Shit!
Come here. You I will not. Hmm? She's up here.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed. Go away. Leave me alone.
Ow.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you'd tried to fight, the both of you would be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain
Money.
Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
That guy off to the side, his whole job is just to hold the wine. How do I clean up my armor? Ah! Might as well head off and do the ring thing while I still have good meat.
Something you're looking for here?
What's that? Hmm?
Wonder if he's just gonna follow me out here.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Where'd he go?
What the hell was that?
Just making noise, trying to get him to come outside. Like, hey, get out of here. I gotta talk to you.
Well, I never. Are you looking for someone? What's the matter with you?
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict had a ring on him. So I'm asking you straight, have you got it or not?
Lord above, you've got some balls trying that on me. Are you accusing me of robbing corpses?
That's not what I meant. Just that you actually,
Now look here, lad. Are you implying I robbed the dead? I'll count to 3, and if you're still here, I'll smash your teeth in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
sucker! Quitting? I'm over here. I'll have. Ow. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Missed.
Clinch sounds good.
Cut. Well, man.
It's getting ridiculous. At least the dogs aren't doing anything.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Stop! Stop! I give up.
I'm over here. Fuck!
Anyway. Bye.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that...
I've got some goods here whose owner...
All right. Good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss the...
Sure!
What about this?
We're getting there.
What do you say to this?
That's better. Finally.
There we go. Mildly fat. I'm poisoned. Oh, I'm facing a fine, alright.
Look at you.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack?
That's a long story. Not a very... Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I'll tell you what, let's save it for later. I've got a lot...
All right.
What's going on there? You! Stop right where you are. Surrender. You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
I yield.
You'll die for that.
Someone saw you stealing. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will...
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've paid for your crimes. Give me back the stolen goods and show me what else you...
My savior snaps. Took the savior snaps. Yeah, Capon's around. Oh, not good.
God be with you, lad.
I'd like to enroll in the big tour.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here, and don't forget to bring 3 groschen with you.
What are the rules of the tournament? Is there anything I should watch out for?
Well, it's not a life or death struggle. We're not barbarians, after all. Anything...
How long does it...
All day long. The combatants have to go through several tough bouts before the outcome is decided. Usually the victor is announced before sunset, but it's not unheard of for duels to drag out until...
How many rounds?
Depends how many people enroll. The combatants who win the first round go through to the second, and the winners of the second will fight...
Is there anything else?
The tourney is for commoners, but that doesn't mean chivalrous behavior doesn't apply. Anyone who leaves the arena before the winner is announced, if you strike an opponent who has yielded...
Can I borrow weapons and armor here?
Not only can you, you have to. This is about fighting skill, not about who's got the best kit. So you and your opponent get the same. There's equipment prepared for all the combatants. As soon as you sign up, you'll have armor and weapons prepared for you too.
Thanks. Can I wait here?
By all means. You can stay here until the next tourney for low rent. You'll get bed and board.
Sounds good.
Farewell.
Ah, good, a fast travel point. That's nice. Heh.
My respects to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. May the Lord watch over. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Good strike.
Ow! Ow!
It's really giving me the business.
Ow!
How do I do that? I want to do that.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Not bad. Very good. Very good. Not bad. Ah, that's it.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Teach me,
Right,
Captain.
Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Ah, that's it. Well done. Good. Good.
Not right. Now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
All right. Well done. Ah, that's it. Well done. Good.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go!
It's a little jank.
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Not like that! Nice! Not bad.
Okay, so it's just a directional button.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Ah, that's it. Ah, that's it. Good. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Wrong! Again! Not like that! Well done. Very good. Not bad. Good. Ah, that's it.
There we go.
Well now,
I've
that
got
wasn't
skills
too
now.
bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Come on. Come on.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, then release the string. No jerky movements, just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement, the arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then
Please
those arrows
tell
will
me
fly
what
so
Radzik
fast
sees
you
in
won't
you.
see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That flew nicely. Practice for a while, and no nonsense.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel
I only got
like you
3
would have
shots
much
in. I haven't
skill,
gotten
but
used to
you
it.
failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Let's fucking go. Gamers!
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
I don't gotta walk all the way back, do I? Nope.
Come over here.
Not a good move.
Herregud! Bugger!
Well landed. Well. Now you dumb for. Oh dear, did that hurt? Bollocks! Yeah. Here.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ!
Hello.
What's looking good cooking?
Come over here.
Shit.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I just did some Dark Tide with Zoe.
How'd it go? Did you win? Did you do more knife veteran?
We didn't
Bless
win.
you.
Thank you. We were doing the Karnak twins.
Did you do more knife veteran?
Not on the Karnak twins, absolutely not.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith.
I ain't playing with that type of smoke.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Right.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection.
Is this
It'd be wise to stay on
Deliverance
good
1?
terms with the other
Yes.
noblemen too. Now
Okay.
go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
So what makes it so great? Because I've seen people just like absolutely gushing about it, and I look at it and I'm like, it feels like it's just a really like nothing RPG. So is it in like the combat? Is that?
I think it's just like how you can approach things and whatnot. I don't know if it's that extensive, but really just not sure.
Here, buy yourself.
I mean, how long have you been playing it?
Not long. I have not gotten far in it at all.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the story, the writing.
Hey, put that away before I lose my temper.
I don't got anything. Got my shield. Do I gotta unequip my shield?
Man, the menu really has that Oblivion feel to it.
My clothes are in fucking shambles.
Love the name of this Magic the Gathering card. It's just called Damn.
Yeah. Excuse me. You're not the bailiff.
Good health to you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything...
Don't even talk to...
Alright.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Peter.
Yes, gear.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. Oh.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty to?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes. I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
Yes. I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
All right. Oh, it's had the shit kicked out. I gotta find out how to fix stuff.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and is nice.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Talk mad shit about servants of God.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here. What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea?
I said Christian charity!
I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Problem settled. Oh, my frames are tanking.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow,
The same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
I know we're on patrol, but can you maybe hurry it up there?
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
I don't see shit.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Yes, let's move along. Let's go. Go.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
I could die of shame, to be reduced to begging. But what am I to do, good folk? Skalitz lies in ruins.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he
went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Oh, pity on me, a poor wretch.
Banish!
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Better move it.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Supposed to be on patrol, though.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day.
Privilege.
Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Try your hand at gambling as possible. Play a dice game called Farkle. Farkle. A certain number of points. 6 dice are thrown in the one or 5 thrown, and for 3 or more of a kind of points are gained for every 1 or 5 thrown, and for 3 or more of a kind of any other number. Scoring is as follows: 1 is worth 100 points. 5 is worth 50 points. 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given number. 400 points. 1,000 points. Four or more of a kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind, so 4 fours is worth 800 points. 5 fours is worth 1,600 points. There's a lot of math. For peasants. It is selected and set aside scoring dice, and at least 1 die must always be set aside. Then the player can throw the remaining dice again using F, and the situation repeats. Scoring combinations are counted for present throw, not the entire turn. The element of the game is that if a throw does not produce a single scoring die, then the player's turn is over, and all points gained up to that point during the turn are lost. It is then the opposing player's turn to throw. Therefore, it is advisable to end your turn using Q before there is a significant increase in the chance that not a single die will score. It's also often worth not removing all the scoring dice, so that you will have a better chance of scoring higher in the next throw. Since every player throws his own dice, there's also an opportunity to cheat, but it is more difficult to find loaded dice. Devil's Head is a set of dice with a joker instead of the 1, which acts like a wild number in combination with any other number. So, no, the joker has no value. Ooh, I got a 3 of a kind. Score and pass. Alright. He's got a funny die.
This'll be the one. That's it.
Fuck.
We'll see.
Fuck!
Finished.
A win at last!
Bastard.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Here we are.
Time to go ring the bell.
Very well.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing. I'm ringing this bell to tell everyone to close up your shops. ring the bell, tell everyone, hey, fuck off and close your doors.
Same to you.
I'm gonna hoof it all the way back to that tavern.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. A toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Come on, Hans. There's no need for this.
Bollocks!
That'll teach you how to talk to your betters. Beat them down. Go on, your grace. Show him what for.
Okay, so perfect blocks still work here.
Beat him down.
Come here, Lily.
Go on, your grace. Show him what for.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman?
You hit me
and
first.
You, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people. and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight!
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
I wanted to do the tourney, but I guess I'll do the thing with Lord Capon. I wonder if I can still make the tourney. A foe?
Hey! Mother of God! Hey, who's there? What's that? Hey, who's there? What's going on there?
Hey, I don't...
What's that? What's going... Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
Surrender! You've
I didn't
committed
do
a
anything.
crime and I'm arresting you.
What did I
You were
do?
seen going round in the dark with no light. That's forbidden here. Is that clear? You should have thought twice about what you had...
Oh well, what...
You've paid for your crimes.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Damn it.
that sounded like.
Wait for this fuckhead to get out here so I can sign up for the tourney.
Welcome to the renowned Rate Tournament! A tournament in which the bravest men in the whole... Greetings.
I'd like to enroll...
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up...
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallops.
I'll make a note of that.
He bounced like he
And I
was
need
happy.
to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Take care now. The first combatant will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla, who will measure his skills against Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Kurwa! God!
Bitch.
Had enough?
Yeah, like, this is the thing that I think sells people mostly on this game, is the Mordhau type playstyle.
Yeah.
God damn!
He just grabbed your head and pushed you.
Shit, come on, log on.
Lost your wind. Well, fuck it!
There's no need to swear at me.
But what if he swears in French?
That's even worse.
Lost your.
Fuck this!
You always remember this is the day you almost caught. Just have to back. Falls into the water.
That's not good. I shouldn't be bleeding. All right. Journey's a little rough. I'll go back to that at some other point. But I'm not losing 60 fucking groschen to that. Alright. But I am going to stop here.
Okay.
I've saved. Save quit. Thank you to anyone who did come by. Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Now, of course, I get a new follower and it's another bot asking me. It's like, hey, add me on Discord. And of course, the Discord is spaced out in order to go through my banned phrases and shit like that.
The typical bullshit. But you have yourself a good one.
Banished from the kingdom for the good of all people. Well, I'm not going to bed yet. I'm just going to wrap up the stream.
Oh, okay.